Along. Side Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Here we go. And, of course, Chris Duarte. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Halliburton left side. And Williams punches it home.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Adebayo, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Up top, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And here's Butler. Overhealed. Butler can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
Hield hits them both.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Back to Love. Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're on the run. Pass to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Love grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Hero. Here's Butler. Guarded by Hield. Adebayo from long range. On target from range. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Hero with the bucket.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Pass to Turner. And that one hits the back iron.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Hero outside. And he banks in the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Now here's Hero. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. To the left side wing. Here's Love. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard. There's the three. Doesn't go that time. The deep three from Hero. And that's not going to go. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now here's Butler. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Heat. From deep. And it's Mathurin missing. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got 7.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 5-point game to the middle. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Fades away. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
McConnell, good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Mathurin. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Vincent. He's marked by McConnell. Back to your 7. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
All alone on the break. Robinson in the post. Here's 7 up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Robinson gets the bucket.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Martin misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Third team foul. Substitutions for your
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the mid-range might not be Lowry's comfort zone, but he commits to his selection and makes it work.
Mathurin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's your 7. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Nembhard, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Lowry with a drive. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And there's a lot of Kevin Love out there, so it's hard to get to him.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
on a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Halliburton on the attack. That one goes in. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Pass to Turner. Misses off the left iron.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Lowry. Great positioning on the putback. Love's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What makes Love a top rebounder? He's great at reading the angles off the rim, getting to the right spots. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Adebayo from long range. Drains the triple. Adebayo's got 12.
I just love the ball move.
Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Here's Nesmith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Mathurin missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's stolen by Love. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Heat. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Mathurin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations. And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Martin with the ball. Butler up top. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Pass to your 7. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nesmith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And it's the Heat with the ball. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for a shot, wants to make his teammates better.
Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, just hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Here's Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo from long range. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Nembhard. Outside heel. Pass to Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Lowry outside. Martin outside. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 17.
You see how comfortable Butler is close to the bucket, taking what the defense gives him. That's just smart basketball.
Pass to Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So it's Miami now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And here's Turner. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Martin outside. That's tipped. Gets stolen by Hield.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. They trail by 18. Adebayo sets a screen. Shoots over Turner. And no good, trying to use the glass. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Halliburton for 3. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hero for 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Butler. Second chance effort. Again, the Heat misses. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Healed, missing. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Bam Adebayo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Here's Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Williams misses. And here's Miami. 16-point lead. Lowry right side. All alone. That shot off. Now Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And here's Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.